City warned the NHS faces its worst weeks in the coronavirus crisis. In the past hour, the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, has condemned the handling of the pandemic, saying the government and Prime Minister have been found wanting at every turn. In his first major speech of the year, Sir Keir said the public would not forgive what he called the government's serial incompetence, which he said had cost lives and jobs. And he accused Boris Johnson of repeating...
Oh dear, the news.
There's a big decision to make. Boris Johnson gets there too late. He was too slow to lock down in March of last year.
Turn the news off, it's quite dreadful.
Our care home.
Hello Stephen, hello Alison, hello Mel, hello Julie, hello Maria. Oh gosh, you must all be bored. You're literally whipping on to the onto the screen in front of me. Hello Louise. Hope you're all well. Another dreary day. It's blowing a gale. The snow's all gone. I know I shouldn't like it, but I do. Have you defrosted yet? Axe Ice Maiden. Hello Ross. Yes, and no jokes about handling choppers. I've heard them all. Yeah, so hello Jane. Oh, dirty hand. Right. Plans for this morning. Hello Heather, hello Anne. I've, with it being quite a few degrees warmer today, I've ditched the boiled wool dress, which is like super warm. But as I just said to Fifey, my thighs and knees feel cold today. And he said maybe it was too soon to ditch the boiled wool dress. Maybe he's right. Where's my little notebook? Don't go away now. Here it is. Oh, we're missing Jules, aren't we? Lovely Jules. I did message her this morning and say, I hope you're all right. I think that, as you probably know, Jules runs a livery yard, or I'm not exactly sure how it works, but anyway, she's spending the day, I think, on a quad bike, raking the arena, because people practice in the arena, so she has to drive round and round and round, making it level, because people aren't able to take their horses to places. It's all very difficult. I never seem to get out of trousers. That's Mel Rennick. I just don't really go for trousers. I find them very unflattering with my parsnip-shaped legs, and I've seen photographs of what I look like from behind, and quite frankly, that's enough. Hello, Carol. I'm glad you were able to get on. Yeah, poor old Jules. I think she's hoping to join in this week sometime. So, yes, I had Fifey in before. We had the great biscuit debate. I was, in here painting, and he came through the door and he said, "Would you like a biscuit?" I said, "Is it a trick?" And he said, "Hello, Graham. Hello, John." He didn't say that. I just said that. Yeah, I thought this is, and he had one hand behind his back, and I thought this is where he suddenly produces a dead rat or something. And I said, "What do you mean a biscuit?" And he said, "Well, a biscuit." I said, "Well, what sort?" And he said, "A round one." I said, "We haven't got." No. He said, "A round one with something in the middle." And I went, "Yes, Mel, long tops. Good tip." So anyway, we went through this ridiculous game of him describing the biscuit, and I said, "Yeah, go on then." So he came back in with a sort of round, it's a bit like a golden crunch, but it wasn't golden and it didn't crunch. It was brown. I think it was like a Tesco's own brand chocolate crunch. And I don't really like them. I was hoping for a wagon wheel, which incidentally used to be the size of wagon wheels, and now they're the size of something much smaller. Hello, Alex. So, yeah, he gave me the biscuit. In fact, when I said to him, is it a trick? He said, no, it's just a biscuit. And I said, I won't be having any of those, thank you. People have been asking about Fifey's health, so just very briefly, he went to see the card. He'll kill me, so I'm never going to put this one on social media, or he probably will kill. So he went to see the cardiologist last week, and he came back, and yes, Peter Rabbit. So he came back from the cardiologist, and I said, so what did he say? And I could feel him sort of bristling angrily, because I was criticising him in some way by asking what the discussion was. And so he said, well, I've got 2 more pills. I went, okay, so what are they? And one of them was statins. And I said, okay, well, you know, even with my limited knowledge, I'm aware that statins are used to treat cholesterol. So they must have done a cholesterol test. And I could see him getting cross again, sort of going like this. And he said, well, they must have. I said, so what's the number? I got him, I can tell you. So he said, I can't remember, he was blustering a bit. And I said, well, this is interesting, because the thing is, you see, I know clever people who've been prescribed statins, and they've then gone ahead to either just not take them and change their diet, or measure, like monitor their own cholesterol, and get themselves off statins, because they've presumably got side effects. So, and he's on beta blockers as well, but not very much. So then he went, right, so I go to the hospital and I go and see someone who spent 7 years learning how to be really, really clever and get lots of knowledge, but you know better. And I went, no, it's not quite like that. I said, they probably are just accustomed to dull-witted half-wits sitting in front of them, just like accepting blandly everything that they dish out. Anyway, you don't want to hear all this. So he's got to go. Is this live? Like, no, Paul, this is yesterday, okay? You think you're so funny. Hello, Irene. So anyway, if any of you are heart specialists, then perhaps you could private message me and we could have a private consultation, and I'll pay, because I'm no wiser. And I did say, you know, there's got to come a point where it would be best if you register as, I don't know, special, like completely special, and I can be your carer, and then I'll be able to go in with you. Yeah, that's right, lots of butter. Every night, I'm sorry folks, but every night after we've had our very healthy evening meal and he's had his healthy fruit salad, he goes away and he gets like 3 or 4 crackers, maybe an oat cake and a butter puff and something else, with like that much cheese on top. And I said to him, I just don't really think that's a very good idea. And he said, I've cut it down by about 1/3. And I said, yes, but from what? He is special, Alan can help. Yeah. Well, good day, Margaret. Well, Alan would be able to find probably the right way of going about approaching this subject with him. Anyway, very boring. You ought to do some painting. I'll tell you about the axe story later on. Right, so we were painting pheasants. Well, I say we, it's probably just me. You just sit there and do darning. So I did this painting, and I did a little bit in the background after you'd gone, as you can see. But I might just take this a little bit further. And then I thought I'd quite like to start another one and inspire you to do like a really big brush pheasant stuff. Oh my word. There's a red wagon. It's probably Patrick. That's like the company round here. Oh, we love the blue do. Absolutely stuffed full of lambs. For those of you who are not in the farming world, just keep taking the tablets. For those of you who aren't in the farming world, you may not know, but right now, the prices that they're getting for their fat stock is like, hello, Evan. Hello, goodbye, lawyering. Well, why even bother, Marianne Ray? Why, go and chase an ambulance. Honestly. Right, I'm going to bring you forwards and tip you up. Don't let me forget, somebody, we need a monitor, we need an axe monitor, somebody to remind me to tell you the axe story. Ooh, I think you're a little bit too close there. Specs. I'll just extract them from the detritus around here because it's very, very messy. Oh dear. Now then, can we see? Hello, Darren. Monday, just to be irritating. It's my thing. Yeah, well, I'll send you links to the YouTube ski videos that I've been watching. That'll irritate you. Ha ha ha. Oh, right. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, don't forget.